Absolutely. You understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, man. You want to take this stuff off?
Thank you, Mike Tyson. Thank you very much. The world is so angry, gross right now. What are we going to talk about if Donald Trump is not in office? Do you think people that are like true Donald Trump supporters, do you think they'll get behind the next Republican candidate in line? And who is it? Do people know? But I'm curious to see what happens. Anyways, I hope everybody's doing well out there. It is wild. It is disgusting. But you know what? Some of this world is actually pretty beautiful. For me, I got two beautiful daughters, Audrey and Gabs. They're my queens, man. Audrey is like my brain. She's my conscience. And she's just so bright. And Gabs is my smile, my sunshine, my happiness. She's witty and she's effortless. She's just herself, and I love it. And when I'm with those two girls, all that other nastiness going on in the world, everybody angry, I get to look at those two. You know, that's my sunshine, my brighter day. And that's tight to me. That's all I need sometimes. Sometimes I need more. And that's fine. I think that's just human nature for us to want more. But when I was a little younger, I'm 32 right now. When I was like 25, my anger was like wild, dude. And I just took it to different levels because I wasn't medicated. So I was just drinking. And what year was that when I was 25? I'm 32 now. So 2013. Oh, yeah. And I was taking opioids at that time. Because in 2013, I got into a bike accident in Turnbull Canyon that just put me out. I was in the hospital for a couple weeks, and it really took a toll on me. But at that time, I wasn't happy in my relationship. I was with my girlfriend at the time. She later became my wife, and then now, if you guys don't know, I'm divorced. And I've been 4 years divorced from 4 years ago. Whatever makes sense. But, back when I was 25, I had, my daughter was about 2, maybe 3 years old at that time. And I was just unhappy. I wasn't happy with, my partner, my girlfriend at the time. And, I just thought, like, shit, man. I grew up in a nuclear household with mom and dad. They stayed together for me, and not for me, but probably for me. Who knows? I don't know. But I guess what I'm trying to say is I grew up in that household where I thought, your parents had to be together. And for me, I took it to the extreme where I felt like, man, I had to be together no matter how miserable I was. Like, I had to stay with her. She was the mother of my daughter. And despite how miserable I was, so that misery caused me to be very angry. I was angry towards my family, my coworkers, my friends. Like, not so much my friends. My friends were always a great release. We'd go out and drink or just go out and have a good time. And sometimes my anger would come out in those episodes too, though. So there are always things that just sparked up, dude. Sparked up out of nowhere. That I just kept suppressed. And alcohol's a trip, man. Alcohol will bring up some weird things in you. Alcohol will make you cry sometimes. Oh man, I think I might have cried a couple times, probably, but I wasn't much of a crier. Um, but it was funny to see people cry, man. They'll tell you their deepest secrets, man, their biggest pains, and the next day they won't remember a dang thing, and that sucks. I wouldn't remember things either, though. Towards the end of my drinking, I haven't drank for about a year and some change now, and I towards the end I was drinking and I would start blacking out where I wouldn't remember what I was doing or what I did last night, and yeah, that was just too much, you know. Well, I was just suppressing, dude. And that was like last year, and I was just suppressing my inner demons, dude, and it would all come out one way or another. Come out in how I talk to my children, or what I get frustrated about with my children, or what I get frustrated about, in my relationship, or my relationships at work. You know, you eventually that stuff is gonna come out, and I admire the dudes out there that like are able to put their focus into working out or hitting the bag, or you know riding Harleys or something, dude. They have a little passion. My pops always had a little passion. I think that's what got him through those times where he's like, man, this might be boring. But but he used to like to work on cars. He had a old 56, I think, in the garage that he was always working on. He got running and he really did it up. But I think my parents needed some money at a certain time and had to get rid of it. I'm not too sure what happened, but they got rid of it. And my dad had it for years, dude, and that was his little passion. That was his thing. He liked to be outside. I don't even know if he drank. Like, he might have had a few beers, but he just loved working on that car, doing something different every weekend. My dad was a truck driver, so he'd be up at 3 in the morning and in the truck on the road by like 4. So he was a hustler, man, and did it up into his 60s and retired. I think it was 40 years a Teamster, man. I admire that. I truly do. But my point is, he had a passion. He had something he liked to just focus on for a little bit, take his brain away from whatever may be bothering him at that time. And because I know what bothers me at this time, I'll be straight up blunt with you, man. Finances, children, working with my ex-wife, trying to be the best man you can possibly be. Yeah, dude, there's stresses in everybody's life. I get it. Some people don't have it as hard as other people, and some people don't have it as easy as others. It's the way it goes in this world. It's the people that get stuck only thinking about what the other person has, not worried about what's on their plate. They're looking at everybody else's plate. Watch those people. They're everywhere. And it's a trip. But back to my main point, if you don't have a passion, your mind is just going to go crazy. And that's why people get so angry, man. What trips me out is people get so angry about politics that you let it affect your mood for a day. You get so upset. Oh, I hate that Biden. Oh, I hate that Trump. Oh, they're such bad people. I don't like them. They're no good. They're no good at all. No, stop doing that. It's no fun, dude. You're going to do that for the rest of your life. You're just going to be angry and mad and about things that you can't even change. There's so many Republicans here in California that think, I don't know what they think. They're going to overturn California to a Republican state. It's not going to happen. So I don't It's not that I don't condemn them for wanting to speak their mind and what they think is right. But, they got skin in the game too. We're all people here, man. We keep making the same mistakes. Look at what happened to Rome. Rome burned from the inside. Nothing is too big to fail. And that goes for everyone out there. Sometimes you might think you're on the top of the wheel, man. The wheel of fortune. And then it just comes back down. Then you're down here. Guess what? You'll go back up. But don't give up. I've seen people give up. I remember when I got out of therapy, I was doing a outpatient program where I was going about 4 times a week and meeting with a group, and it was intense. And this was a couple years back. I went to this, and I made a good friend, and this dude was really cool. We kept in contact after the group, and we check in on each other. He had his struggles, I had mine, and he was a single dad, recently divorced as well, and he had a breakdown last year, early January, and he had a breakdown and killed himself. And I'll never forget talking with him, how we would never let ourselves get to that point. And it hurt. It really hurt. He was a nice guy. I can't speak to his struggles, but it just makes me think, if you're out there right now and you're struggling, or you got somebody in your life that's struggling, man. Sometimes we're in a relationship with somebody that might be struggling, but they don't want to acknowledge it yet, or they might just be afraid to. Sometimes they need that helping hand, and ain't no punk move in doing that. You're helping somebody out, but do it the right way. Don't turn your back on them. Try to help them out. Sometimes they're just misunderstood and they just need somebody to talk to. I had a couple friends that went through therapy sessions. They did their 6 or 12 free therapy sessions that some people get through their healthcare plan. And they felt amazing after. They didn't take any drugs, their problems, I don't know, whatever they were, but they faced them in there and they just felt relieved. They felt like a sense of just comfort and self-worth. And shout out to those people. I won't mention them by name, but thank you, because you have put something in me that shows me, all right, Rudy, you're an angry dude. Anger. What do you say to the world that's just as angry as you? Gosh. I just say, don't be afraid of change. We run so much from change that we stick to complacency like glue, and we get so comfortable and we don't want to disturb our routine year after year after year. But be careful with where that might take you, because my advice to the world is just don't be afraid of change. because anger ain't gonna get you nowhere. At least it didn't get me anywhere. Sometimes it gets other people in other places, but it's kind of like a disease, man, when you're angry like that. And some people aren't your typical angry person that walks around with their fists clenched and their eyebrows down. Sometimes it's just your everyday guy that's just cruising through and just keeps putting up with it and putting up with it and putting up with it and has no outlet. He doesn't work on a car. He doesn't do a podcast. He doesn't work out. You know, he doesn't play sports. He just gets angrier and angrier. And sometimes those people explode. And I think that's what we're going to see come around election time. And it doesn't matter who wins. There will be people that just will be casualties to this anger. And it's really sad. And it's freaking scary. So the best advice I'm giving to myself is to prepare myself physically and health-wise and mentally, and prepare myself for what this world may turn into. And I don't want to have that misguided anger anymore. I'm going to do things different. I'm going to prepare myself. And that's what I'm doing now. I play tennis. Yeah, that's right. I play tennis, man. In my nice high white socks. Looking like a gangster on the court. Hey, but I can play, man. I'm getting my daughters into it. My oldest, my 9-year-old. I had her on the court the other day. But I'm trying to get her into it. I got my 4-year-old a little racket too. So should be fun. I really, really enjoy playing tennis. The weather's going to get better, so we'll be out there. Anybody that plays tennis that might live in Whittier, hit me up. I'm always down to get a little match going. I'm not that good, but I will bust my hump. There isn't a ball I won't try to go for. And I'll get it back to you. Might not be the best, but I'll work it. That's all right. But I hope whatever comes in these few months with COVID, with the flu, with the election, I just hope that we come to terms that we're all human and we can all die at the same time. We can die as angry Americans, or we can fight as united ones. That's the honest truth, man. So I hope America, we can come together, but until then, we gotta buckle down. We gotta be safe, be smart, and I wish y'all the best of luck out there in that crazy world. But I'll be back for episode 42. I don't know what it's on yet. Obviously, I didn't open my iPad at all during this episode, so I just freestyled it, and I really enjoyed it. I just wanted to go in here with one topic, and that topic being anger. And like always, I just get off subject and keep going. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Whatever you're doing right now, keep doing it. All right? Peace.
The Everyday
Guy
Podcast.
He needs some milk.
You have to go. Enough. You understand, right? Thank you. Thank you, man. You want to take this stuff off?